These are the evolutions of every One Piece bounty, showing how each character's wanted level increased over time as they grew stronger, challenged the world government, defeated legendary foes, and carved their name into the pirate world. First on the list is Bepo, the loyal and skilled polar bear of the Heart Pirates. Before time skip, his initial bounty was revealed to be just 500 berries, a laughably small amount for someone who had sailed through the Grand Line and faced countless dangers. As time went on, Bepo fought alongside Trafalgar Law in major battles. Eventually, his bounty rose to 1,500 berries, but many fans felt this was still unfair. Given his unique combat abilities, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty, Bepo's true worth in the pirate world is far greater than what the world government seems to believe. Next up is Bellamy, the so-called hyena of One Piece. When he first appeared before the time skip, Bellamy carried a bounty of 55 million berries, a respectable sum, but one that reflected his arrogance more than his true strength. After his humiliating defeat by Luffy and Jaya, many thought Bellamy's story was over. However, he returned after the time skip with a very different attitude and much greater skill. By then, his bounty had skyrocketed to 195 million berries. His rise was a testament to how far he'd come, not just in strength, but in character. Next up is Killer, whose initial bounty was 162 million berries. After drawing the attention of the world government and being recognized as a serious threat due to his position as the right-hand man of Eustass Kid, his bounty climbed to 200 million berries. This rise came as the Kid pirates gained infamy in the New World, taking on powerful crews, raiding territories, and proving themselves as one of the most dangerous pirate groups at sea. Next up is Bartolomeo, whose initial bounty was 150 million berries. After proving himself in Dressrosa and making waves as a Straw Hat ally, his bounty rose to 200 million berries. His ruthless reputation and bold acts against rival crews caught the attention of the world government. With his growing fame, Bartolomeo became a rising threat across the seas. Next up is Jewelry Bonney, whose initial bounty was 140 million berries. She was already a threat to the world government, with her strange devil fruit powers and fearless defiance making her a dangerous figure. Later, her bounty climbed to 320 million berries after she infiltrated Mary Joas, a place that is almost impossible to infiltrate, and her connection to Bartholomew Kuma, further raising questions about her true motives and past. Next is Basil Hawkins, whose initial bounty was 249 million berries. With his mysterious magician-like powers and ability to manipulate straw dolls to avoid damage, he quickly became a dangerous figure on the seas. His bounty later increased to 320 million berries after he allied with Kaido and played a key role in the conflicts of Wano, solidifying his image as a cunning and unpredictable threat. Next up is Cavendish, the captain of the beautiful pirates and a skilled swordsman with a dangerous alter ego. His initial bounty was 280 million berries, earned through his infamy and charm that masked his deadly strength. Later, his bounty rose to 330 million berries after his role in the Dressrosa incident, a reflection of the power and threat he displayed during the fierce battles on the island. Next up is Scratchman Apoo, captain of the On-Air Pirates, whose initial bounty was 198 million berries. Known for his unique ability to turn sound into powerful attacks, Apoo's music-based fighting style made him a dangerous opponent. His bounty later rose to 350 million berries after aligning with Kaido and taking part in the conflicts of Wano, cementing his reputation as a cunning and unpredictable threat. Next up is Bege, whose initial bounty was 138 million berries. A cunning mafia-style pirate with the castle fruit, Bege could transform his body into a fortress brimming with weapons and soldiers. His bounty rose to 300 million berries after carving a name for himself in the New World, and later skyrocketed to 350 million after his infiltration of Big Mom's territory and his role in the assassination attempt during the Whole Cake Island events. Next up is Ace, who first gained a bounty of 100 million berries for his incredible strength and the havoc he caused across the seas. As Whitebeard's 2nd Division commander, his reputation spread far and wide, and his bounty later soared to 550 million berries, marking him as one of the most feared pirates of his era. His bloodline as the son of the Pirate King only made him an even greater target for the world government. What do you think would be Ace's bounty if he was still alive? Next is Boa Hancock, whose first bounty was 80 million berries, earned during her early days as a feared pirate. Years later, it skyrocketed to an astounding 1,650 259 million berries, reflecting her immense strength, mastery of hockey, and the threat she poses to the world government. Wielding the powers of the love fruit, she can turn anyone who feels attraction toward her into stone, making her one of the most dangerous women in the world. Next are Dory and Brogy, the legendary giants of Elbaf. Each had an initial bounty of 100 million berries. After joining the Red Hair Pirates, led by the Yonko Shanks, their bounties skyrocketed to 1.8 billion berries each. Becoming part of Shanks' crew greatly increased their threat level, as they now stood alongside one of the most powerful pirate forces in the world. Next is Crocodile, the former warlord and powerful pirate with the power of the sand fruit. His initial bounty was 81 million berries, earned through his leadership of Baroque works and his attempt to take control of Alabasta's kingdom. Being part of the Cross Guild elevated Crocodile into a major threat against the world government, pushing his bounty up to an astonishing 1.965 billion berries and making him one of the most wanted pirates by the world government. Next is Trafalgar Law, whose bounty has seen dramatic changes throughout his journey. Initially, his bounty was 200 million berries, reflecting his early notoriety as a skilled pirate and surgeon. Over time, as a member of the Worst Generation, he made waves in the New World, with his bounty rising to 440 million, then 500 million berries. Following his critical role in the Wano arc and alliance with the Straw Hat Pirates, Law's bounty skyrocketed to an astonishing 3 billion berries, cementing his status as one of the most feared pirates in the world. Next is Eustass Kid, whose initial bounty was 315 million berries, marking him early on as one of the most dangerous pirates in the New World. As he continued to challenge powerful enemies and carve out his reputation, his bounty rose to 470 million berries. Following the intense battles of the Wano arc and his growing influence, Kid's bounty skyrocketed to an astonishing 3 billion berries, cementing his place among the most feared pirates alive. Next is Buggy, whose initial bounty was a modest 15 million berries, hardly a number to strike fear into anyone. But Buggy's luck, cunning, and surprising strength have taken him far. After forming the Cross Guild and becoming one of the world's most notorious pirates, his bounty skyrocketed to an unbelievable 3,189 million berries, proving that even the unlikeliest pirates can rise to the top. Next is Blackbeard, also known as Marshal D. Teach. Initially, he had no bounty while a member of the Seven Warlords, but after resigning from the Shichibukai, recruiting dangerous criminals from Impel Down, and rising to become one of the Four Emperors, he earned an enormous bounty of 2,247,600,000 berries. Following the downfall of Kaido and Big Mom during the Wano Country arc, his bounty increased further to 3,996,000,000 berries for reasons not yet fully revealed, solidifying his place as one of the most feared pirates in the world. Next is Shanks, one of the legendary Four Emperors and captain of the Red Hair Pirates. His initial bounty was an impressive 1.04 billion berries, reflecting his incredible influence and strength on the seas. Over time, as his power grew and his reputation as a key player in the pirate world solidified, his bounty skyrocketed to an astonishing 4.0489 billion berries, marking him as one of the most powerful and respected pirates alive. Next is Big Mom, who was one of the Four Emperors and captain of the powerful Big Mom Pirates. Her initial bounty was 50 million berries, earned during her rise through the Grand Line. Over time, as she built her vast territory and demonstrated overwhelming power, her bounty rose to incredible 5 billion berries. By the time of the raid on Onigashima, at the peak of her piracy career, she held a bounty of 4,388,000,000, which was the second highest bounty of any living pirate. On the final list is Kaido, known as the strongest creature in the world, and one of the Four Emperors. He earned his initial bounty of 70 million berries at the age of 15, after being captured and escaping the Marines multiple times. Over time, as he built a vast empire and displayed near-immortal strength, his bounty skyrocketed to an astounding 4.611 billion berries, marking him as one of the most dangerous and feared pirates on the seas. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more One Piece breakdowns.